What's going on, everybody? Cuffin the Dip coming at you guys with another one, guys. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully, everybody is doing good. Oh my God, I see the chats have been active. We got a decent amount of people in here today, guys. What is going on to everybody that's new? I am Cuffin the Dip. I normally do a night stream, everybody, just so that I can keep promoting Saitama as much as possible and keep everybody's dream riding, man. Everybody's goal is to reach financial stability and to unite this community. Well, family, really, dude. I've met so many different people throughout Saitama that I really developed a really different vibe as far as Saitama and how I really feel about this group of people that I spend time with day in and day out. That's definitely the definition of a family to me, guys. What's going on, everybody that stopped in, everybody that's here? I don't want to miss out on everybody. The comments are kind of moving a little bit faster. What's going on, everybody who's usually here? I see Kelly. I see Crypto Fix. What's going on? London Productions. What's going on? I just saw you in there. Definitely appreciate you guys stopping by. Alf A, what is going on, my man? We got Tony in here. Okay, we got a lot of different people in here. CM, my man. I definitely appreciate it. We got a lot of people in here, man, and a lot of heavy hitters in the audience. Saitama is a great place to be right now, guys. I feel like what's going on? Saitama Vern in the building, guys. We got Texas from Chicago. Okay, okay. Steel Rocket, what's going on? What is going on, my guy? That's my buddy right there, man. Steel Rocket definitely is helpful. Kelly, you already know. Thank you for being here all the time, man. I'm telling you, man, there are a lot of reoccurring people, man. If you guys can, it would mean the world for me, guys. If you guys can go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and you know what I mean. Just those really easy, free things you guys can do for me. Not too much work, you know what I mean. Just click a button. Well, click two buttons. I'm sorry. Clicking two buttons isn't too hard, is it? Kega Crypto, what's going on? Christine, I see you over there, Christine. Thank you for stopping by. We got Hollow King. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Everybody who stopped by, I really appreciate everybody for stopping by for this stream, guys. As you guys know, you saw the post. You guys know who is coming on here today. He is actually going to be coming on here in about 18 minutes. I just came on to address the crowd. I wanted to be able to address you guys. Sometimes it is a bit harder to address the comments and everything while you do have a guest on. And this guest is Russ. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to give him my full attention, guys. I am not ignoring anybody in the comments. I love going through the comments. If you check my other streams, you can definitely see that I am very interactive with the comments, guys, and I love interacting with you guys. It's just something I like doing. Living in Dallas, Texas. What's going on, man? What is going on, my man? Thank you for coming, man. Here Tech, what's going on? I see you, man. I see you. I definitely see you. These are loading in even weird. It's when it loads faster, man, it just like shoots shit in it. Man, it's something different. Definitely appreciate all the people here though, man. Hopefully Russ is well, I'm not even gonna say hopefully. I feel like Russ is gonna provide us with some information, guys, that maybe a lot of people have been looking for, and maybe make a lot of people feel better. You know what I mean? Squash a little bit of that FUD because as you guys know, that is his that's his thing, man. He likes smushing the FUD, man. And I like joining him in that journey of getting the FUD out here, guys. Might get a sponsorship from Monster. Seriously. I drink way too much of it. Like if I sold you around me, it's literally probably just Monster cans. Got to keep it up. Crypto will keep you up, man. I'm telling you. Crypto will keep you up. What? Wow, of course. I don't know why you don't have one. I'm gonna apologize for that. That is my bad. It definitely is happening right now. How about that? Damn, took 2 seconds. Gotta get that wrench out. Gotta get that wrench out. Now I appreciate you guys. My moderators out there, my people who do have those wrenches. I appreciate you guys taking care of the chat. I definitely appreciate that. We got a lot of new people in here, man. I definitely want to Shout out to new people also that are joining. I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. But like I said, Russ is coming in. What else do we have on the schedule? Donald has an NFT that we also will be giving out today, guys. So we will be doing a giveaway towards the not towards the end, but we're gonna let Russ speak and do his thing, do the thing that he does best, motivate us to feel better about what we're going on, provide us with information so we feel comfortable within the investment that we all are making because we're all doing the same thing. That's why we're all here because we're all making the same investment into the same thing, man. We're making the same investment to the same business. So it's the same business we're all in. So we're all just becoming acquainted and really family members of a sort, man. I love a lot of these people that are in here. They support so much. There are so many different people that have helped me on my journey as far as like me becoming a YouTube influencer and trying to actually provide information for people. So this has definitely been really big for me. So anybody who has supported the journey, I definitely appreciate it. What's going on, Courtney? What's going on, man? Definitely appreciate it. So yeah, we will be giving out Donald's NFT, who is another person that has been rocking with me for a long time. I appreciate that. And it's a pretty decent NFT, but I'm not gonna present it until Russ actually gets in the building, guys. Once once Russ gets in the building, then I'll go ahead and present that NFT because I feel like he's really gonna enjoy that NFT, and I don't wanna show it off. And if he does not have, I don't know if he's seen it or not, but if he has not seen it, I definitely want him to see it when I present it. Then I'll probably get into my giveaways as he gets the information out. We also will be giving away a mini fatty here, guys. I will be giving away 20 billion Saitama on this stream today. So that is one NFT, and we will be giving away 20 billion Saitama. Got a mini fatty going out for you guys today, just for being present, just for supporting Saitama, and just for being great as far as the community. Period. I really appreciate you guys, which is why I even wanted to start doing donations. Definitely not for people to, you know what I mean, flock to me or whatever situation is. I was doing donations when I had 30 people in the chat. I was doing donations when I had 50 people, 90 people even showed up for one of them, and I'm going to continue doing those just because I feel like that's something that I want to do for the community. There is no real reason or stipulation to me wanting to give back. I feel like there should be no strings to you giving back to something. If there's strings attached, that means I want something from me giving back. I don't want anything from me giving back. I'm giving back just because I want to give back. What? Vern does not have a what? What? Did somebody say Vern does not have a? That's not right. What? That is not right. I just paused the entire show because Vern does not have a wrench. Could have sworn I clicked on that. Maybe it didn't go through. Give me 1 second, okay? The show has paused. Vern does not have a wrench. There you go. I'm sorry about that. Let me know if that problem solved now. Exactly. Cryptic behaviors. I love that. Cuff those dips, man. I feel like this has been a good time to load your bag up, guys. If you guys have not, that's not financial advice at all. Where is my little bro? I actually love this thing, you know. StreamYard is becoming my new favorite platform. Besides the fact that it had a crash earlier. Oh, Russ will definitely be pulling up along with my main man, Michael Thompson. And I think with the giveaway and everything, I think we're gonna have another special guest. I believe. Gotta have another special guest. Just because I feel like that's the way we gotta go. Oh my god, why am I not? Exactly, exactly. And that he just blew my mind too. Where is she at? Like one of those moments where you were kind of like, man, like you know what I mean? You could really need that word. Like she popped in out of nowhere and made me feel amazing. And part of the reason why I have the energy that I have for uh for this stream right now. So definitely would be on that. I already did it while I was saying that right there. I'm sorry about that, Mindy. Definitely got that taken care of though. You are rinsed up. But What else did I miss? I'm sorry about that. If I am missing you guys in the chat, I promise. What's going on, Crypto Jakin? Another supporter, man. I love it. I love it, man. I love everybody inside of the chat that man has been supporting and definitely has been here for a while. Exactly. Saitama is on sale. That's how I'm feeling about the situation. Sorry, I'm so late in the chat. But hey, Burn, you know. If you know, you know. It is exactly like the creamy bath towel situation, guys. If you know, you know. Sometimes I be tripping. It's just the situation, guys. Definitely subscribe, guys. I appreciate it. I'm trying to catch up to these comments, and then I'm gonna get back to what I was saying. But yeah, we're doing a couple giveaways, and we're gonna if you guys have never been on this channel before, I like to provide information. We look at the charts. There are some technical analysis things that go out. Besides that, we do a lot of community building also. I've had people on to my stream just so they can actually tell me as far as like how they got into Saitama, what their story is, and just so people can get acquainted and really feel like this community is about community building. You know what I mean? So just something that I do, and I really like a nice vibe as far as the show that I do. Definitely good vibes only, but I normally do it as a night stream, guys. It is Saitama vibes only stream. So we talk about Saitama, like I said, we talk about the charts, things that are going on in the charts. Exactly, those creamy towels are still circulating, guys. You didn't know that's actual hashtag, guys. You did not know, guys. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate anybody that has been filling the streams and how they've been going. Like I said, man, like we are very informative here. I mean, I mean, that's up to your opinion. Also, everybody has an opinion about the information that goes up. So, you know what I mean. So we try to be as you know what I mean, as helpful as possible without trying to push anybody towards a specific decision. You know what I mean. This is all anything I present on my channel is literally just for information for you guys to pick up, just so you'll want to dig into that say Tommy yourself. You know what I mean? I want to get you amped enough to go and do your own homework. And then what? Okay. Okay, okay, John. That's what's up. So we're making that 50 billion as far as that giveaway, guys. Thank you, John. Thank you very much. I don't know if you guys did catch that. I put that donation for giveaways. So if anybody else is feeling frisky, no obligation at all, period, guys. But it's just something that I like doing. I like giving back to the community. I add from my own bag also. So that's you know what I mean. We try to make it through this mission together. I feel like we're all in this together as a family, as a team, as a community. What? I seem low energy today. Oh wow. Uh, guess I need some more of this. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I promise I will get my Jake Gagan energy on here soon, guys. Maybe it's Russ that I need to amp me up. Like I said, Russ will be here in about 7 minutes, guys. There is a literal countdown until the big man is here, guys. Literal countdown. Literal countdown. What's going on, Empress Ebony? I feel like I'm seeing all these laughs and I see the laughter after. I don't even know what was laughed at. I always catch up late. The creamy is catching on, guys. I'm telling you, it is a thing, man. It is a thing. Is Bud gonna make it to the stream? You never know. You never know. I'm not trying to sound like Chingy or anything, but he's only one call away. Definitely hit that like button. What's going on, my main man, Ty Malone, man? He was there with me first, man. It was literally like a FaceTime conversation. That's how dedicated I was, man. I feel like his dedication is strong too, as far as like supporting his community. Great guy right here, man. I appreciate you. I'm telling you, man, it's all in the comments, man. I'm sorry I'm so late, guys. I'm really sorry I'm so late. This is your first time? Well then welcome. Well then welcome to the stream. I really hope you see it all unfold. Right now, this is literally just the intro, and I am warming you guys up. How are you going? I suck at pronouncing names. I think it's Mahoney. Mahoney, is it? If I'm wrong, please correct me, please. Hashtag it out. Christine knows what to do. Hashtag that creamy bath towel out here, guys. Let's get that circulating, man, for our man Diamond Hands. Diamond Hands is the creator of the hashtag creamy bath towels, guys. If you did not know that, that is the creator of the creamy bath towels, guys. Oh my God, the comments just jumped again. What's going on, baby fat? What's going on? What? Sis Diamond Hands in the building. I appreciate you for stopping by. What? All the celebrities are out today, man. I'm starting to feel a little flushed, man. It's a lot of people out here. Oh, somebody. Okay, so I know what it is. I know what the laughing face is. Who called me Iverson in the comments? I probably scrolled past it and I looked at it. Somebody called me Iverson, didn't they? Exactly, Cody's horse. Hey, smash that like button for me, guys, if you can. I would definitely appreciate that, guys. I would definitely appreciate that. Crypto Deb, thank you. I appreciate you for actually. She's she's man, definitely a good friend. She shut her stream down, man, to come over to my stream, and I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. That's real. If you are not following Crypto Deb, go follow Crypto Deb. Crypto Deb is amazing and very informative. Also has very informative guests on her show. Also has a good time while presenting all that information. Also, guys. Okay. First time from Australia. Okay, okay. Little do you know, I have probably the largest Australian following in the world. No, I'm just playing. It's probably not in the world, but on YouTube. No, not even on YouTube. On I don't know, maybe on Saitama's YouTube. I got a lot of Australians following me, and I love all of them. They're great. They always comment. They're interactive, and you know what I mean. They really are fun to interact with and giving at the same time. Most of my giveaways are given by Australians. I think. Gotta love them. First time, okay. Mark Craven. Thank you for the subscription. I definitely appreciate it. As soon as I learn how to use this, I promise I'll have the subscriptions exploding on the page at some point. I'm just really getting into this, guys, and you know what I mean. Once I really get in depth, guys, I'm gonna get some splashes going. You see, I got the click pick not click pick the thumbnail done by my man RD. He threw that together for me, guys. I don't know if you guys saw that picture of Michael Thompson, but man, was he looking snazzy there. I imagine some R&B was playing in the background when that picture was taken. I don't know if anybody feels the same or not, but I feel like some R&B was playing during that. What? What did I can't go past that. Where I gotta go back there. Can't go back. What? Did he comment again? Because I think I just saw my other buddy. If I cannot find that comment because it just disappeared into the stream of comments, what is going on, Jake Crypto? That's one of my Australian buttons right there. As I speak of it, man, that is my buddy, that's my man's right there. What's going on, Justin, man, aka Justin, my buddy right there too. That is my buddy right there. Yeah, definitely spank that like button if you can for me, guys. Like I said, just starting up, guys. I'll get some music. You know what I mean? Some random things that I can get going as far as you know what I mean, this stream to really make it sound different, make it better for guys. You know what I mean? Really getting going for you. Okay, you said what was it? All direct cuff. Okay, okay, okay. Let's get some questions in. What? Man, this guy is prompt. Ladies and gentlemen, the guy that you guys have all been waiting for, the man, the legend. Wait, somebody's asking, and I can provide an answer to that. What is going on, Russ?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Man,
How you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you doing today?
Oh man, I'm so busy. Sorry, I'm not to be real. I'm gonna multitask a little bit while we're on here. If you don't mind.
No. You are a busy man, and I wouldn't want anything other than that, man. I understand it.
No worries. Yeah. Good. Actually, I think I just got off my 27th Zoom call today. So
27, huh?
yeah, since like 6:30 this morning. So it's is it 5 o'clock now? So yeah, like 12 hours, almost 12 hours straight.
And then you came onto this stream directly after that. I really appreciate you stopping in, man.
Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Always looking to help, man.
Okay. So, well, first, of course, did you have anything that you want to tell the people at all before I actually get into any questions or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I always got stuff to talk about. I think it's impossible to go one single day without having new opportunities come out, man. We got let's see what we got. Is there feedback? Is it on my end? We're good. Can you hear me good?
I can hear you good.
Okay, good. Let's see here. So yeah, I mean, I know everybody wants to hear about exchanges and stuff, so I guess we could talk about that for a second. I mean, we actually have had some other medium-sized exchanges that have come to us and asked to list us for free. So tonight, after I get some time, I'm going to reach back out to these guys and talk about doing some other different stuff like that with some free listings and stuff on some other exchanges. The tier 1 exchanges, we're reviewing our packages still. So we're doing everything we can to push that forward. But unfortunately, our hands are tied until they come back with us and giving us the approval. We've had our attorneys and stuff, take a look at it and get all of our paperwork together on our end. And, we do that promptly, of course. So now we got to wait for them to do their part. Like I said, we're at their mercy, unfortunately. So, but as soon as you guys know, or as soon as I know, you guys will know. I don't keep secrets. So as soon as I find out more details and dates, I'll be sure to pass it on to you. And I wanted to let you guys know, but the last day of my AMA or whatever that I had, we're still going to list on tier 1 exchanges. We're still going to list on exchanges. I didn't want you guys to get that kind of that perception. I was just saying that I'm just not very fond of it because we're creating our own platform. So it's it's one of those things that we're pushing other platforms instead of promoting our own. But we'll still do it. I mean, we're still going to list on. By the time this project gets to where it's going, we'll probably be on every single platform available. So it's no big deal. So I think there is a little bit of feedback.
You can you're in feedback? Let me turn mine up. I have my headset down to prevent feedback. Are you guys hearing feedback in the stream? Okay, somebody said occasionally. Occasionally for feedback.
Hopefully it's not on my computer. Anyways. Okay. Yeah, so that's that's the kind of the where we're at with the different exchanges and stuff. I don't think there's a way to fix it on my end. I've never had this problem before.
Hold on. Let me try to change it really quick. I can edit the mic setting really quick. All right, try to talk now.
Yeah, can you hear me? Hey, try to mute your mic when I'm talking. See if that helps.
Okay, hold on.
Mute yours real quick. Okay, let me see here. Okay, that's better. So yeah, so when I'm talking, you get feedback on your end, probably because it's just coming over and then bleeding into your speaker, your whatever thing that is. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, with the exchange, we'll still list on all the exchanges. So I'm not really worried about that. I mean, they're like I said, with the volume that we've had, I've already had, other exchanges come out to me and say, hey, well, we'll list you for free. Just give us some liquidity. So we'll do that. Like I said, with the tier 1s, we'll still pursue those. I mean, I'm already actively, pursuing them and giving them whatever they need. So now it's just a matter of them, processing it and all that stuff. So, yeah, so that's with that. As far as everything else, so as you guys know, we got, Willie D is on helping us out. And I want you guys to know, because, these names and stuff, these people that are on board with us, these guys aren't paid promoters per se. We're not in the business of handing out, freebies to folks to just talk about Saitama on their Twitter or to talk about Saitama on their whatever. These are people that are like, see the vision, see what we're doing. They want to be a part of it. They want to be along for the ride, and they want to do their part. They want to be, what can I do to help grow this project? What can I do to push this to the next level? How can I be involved? How can I use my platform to push Saitama, or how can I make these connections? It's very similar to like what Michael Thompson's doing. Like, he knows a lot of people. He's been talking to a lot of people. I know a lot of people in business, been doing this for a long time, and now Willie D, he knows a lot of people in the entertainment industry that he can reach out to. He's got his podcast. So I'm going to be coming up on his podcast, I think a couple weeks is what we're talking about, because Scarface was in the hospital. He had some surgery, but once he gets out, I'm going to come out and do some stuff on his platform. We'll do a podcast and some Saitama commercials and some stuff on his YouTube. Like I said, we got, the professors are talking about the Saitama. I'm trying to schedule something with him. We can come do a little game of horse down in Venice, because I'll be in Venice in a couple weeks. This is just little things that people want to contribute to the project because they're passionate about it, and they're holders, obviously. So they want to see the money go up, and they want to see the potential grow, and everybody else. So, we have to handle legal bits on our side, because that's just part of the game. We got to make sure we have an NIL, which is a name, image, and likeness form, so we can talk about them on our platforms without getting sued down the road. So we have a ton of big names that are coming in that we're constantly in contact with all the time. I got a call tomorrow with like 15 different people at the same time. All pro sport athletes that want to come on board, some NFL, NBA, MLB, that want to get involved because they heard about the project through their friends and through the grapevine. And that's how networking works. So when you start reaching out to these different people that know somebody else, and they have people that they hang out with, or they played with, or they mentored, that's how that ball kind of rolls. So that's on the influencer side. That's how we're branding Saitama. That's how we're spreading the love. That's how we're getting people to know about us. Because like I was telling you guys before, like, I don't want that old money in crypto. I don't want people to sell one coin to buy Saitama. I mean, if you do, that's whatever. That's entirely up to you. I don't really care. Everybody trades however they feel. That's the beauty of crypto. You do whatever you want. But there's no point in siphoning money from one coin to another. And that's what I see a lot of. People are like, oh, this coin over here is doing something. Let's move all of my stuff over here. Oh, now this guy's doing something. Let's go back over here. And then all you're doing is you're losing your position along the way. So how do you fix that? You bring in new investors. You bring in new money. So as we're bringing in all these new people and this new money into crypto, we're having to do it the hard way. We're having to do it step by step, showing these guys how to create a trust wallet. How do you invest this money? We got people that are like, man, I have $100,000. I want to buy Saitama. How do I do it? I've never bought crypto before. Got to set them up with a trust wallet. Got to figure out how we can do, a large transaction. You guys like, I got $100,000. How do I buy? Like, you got to go to Coinbase. Coinbase right now is taking like 8 to 10 days to do wire transfers. I got all these guys who are like, well, I want to buy it now. The price is cheap. I don't know what it's going to be in 8 to 10 days. And I'm like, I know, man, but that's how it is. Like, well, I want to buy, $100,000 right here. I'll just give you $100,000. I'm like, hold on, man, pump the brakes. Let's do this the right way. So we're having to go through that process. We're creating an easier, streamlined process with that. We have a marketing firm that we're working with that creates some really easy videos, some really cool tutorials, to get this new money on board. That's what we want to do, bring in new money. So that's just on the influencer side. But what we're doing behind the scenes as a company is next level, like beyond next level, like insane. So just to give you an idea, like we were talking with some folks down in South America that we're going to be basically, and we're going to have press releases coming out probably all week, next week, for the next several weeks, the whole month of October. All we're going to do is just start dropping press releases. I'm not talking about, oh, I got this person to sign up for Saitama and he's going to promote about it. I'm talking about like full on global press releases that you would see partnerships wise. Kind of like we did with Blaze Fire Games. Blaze Fire Games, Saitama agreed to a 5-year, $50 million contract, blah, blah. I mean, those kind of press releases that we're going to be dropping all month long. Partnerships with different countries and collaborations in other parts of the world. Just to kind of give you an idea, like as far as like the esports and gaming, like we're going to be huge. Like we're going to be one of the biggest contenders in esports for sponsorships and collaborating with universities across the entire North America. You will not be able to see an esports event without seeing Saitama logo somewhere with it. We got different collaborations as far as our content creation goes, like as far as creating our game, expanding our network, doing content creation to the point where we're doing it from start to finish, to where we're teaching these kids how to create games. We're giving them a job implementing that skill that we just taught them. And then now we're putting them out into the workforce from start all the way to finish. And guess where that workforce is going to be? Right back in Saitama, because we're going to offer internships and positions for the schooling that we just gave them. So when we're talking about gaming and development, we're talking about not creating a game like on a platform. We're talking about having an entire studio full of people creating games all through Saitama Studio on a massive complex around the world. They have all these different places in the U.S. that deal strictly with content creation and video game structuring, IT development. That's their goal, and that's how we're going to be. Like, of course, it's going to funnel back to the Saitama name and the brand, because you associate first and foremost the token with the name. But on the company side, we're growing it so much and so fast that it's just amazing. And that's not even incorporating what we're talking about with the SATA mask. Because when we have this gaming platform, it'll be integrated into the SATA wallet. So you open up the SATA wallet and you go to our gaming department, and you'll have all these games that are on there. And the games that we have are the ones that we've created. And we created these inside the Saitama studio. That's a 20,000 square foot building in Houston. You know what I mean? And those people that are filling those jobs and creating those games are the people that we taught at all these different universities with our core curriculum that we did through the Department of Education. So it's a start to finish process. And that's just the esports. That's just the gaming. Now we're not even talking about the NFT structure. The NFTs and the stuff that we're releasing and the exclusiveness that we're getting with all this other NFT projects that we're working with in collaboration with is like next level stuff. And you guys will see, I think we're going to be done with our first one here pretty soon. We're going to show it to you guys. You're going to be like, this is amazing. Like, nobody's doing this. Like the tech that we're dropping, the NFTs, and just I don't want to say quality, because I don't want to put anybody else down, but it really comes down to quality. The quality of the content that we're putting out is just insane. Like, nobody else is doing it. I've pitched it to a few other people that have already had NFTs created in their likeness, and they're like, man, these are like 10 times better than what I just did. I just spent 6 months working with this company to create this NFT, and you guys did this in 2 weeks, and it's 10 times better. But that's the kind of confidence that we build, and that's what we're doing with this company. And of course, that all rolls right back to Saitama, because when you're looking at these NFTs, it's right. I mean, what do you see? The first thing you see is that Saitama logo, and the NFT marketplace is where? On our Saitama, on the mask, the SATA wallet. So when you're on there and you want to go through the marketplace and you want to buy NFTs and you want to do this and that and the other, you got to hold Saitama token. So now we went from 57,000 holders to 500,000 holders, because we've got people that just want to use the functions of the wallet. They want to have the education. They want to have the gaming content. They want to have the NFTs. They want to be a part of this, the Saitama marketplace, where they can create their own digital content. Or maybe next year they're employees of Saitama. Maybe we're paying our employees in coin. You know what I mean? Like, these are some of the things that we're thinking about. So when I say that I wasn't really concerned about tier one exchanges, I didn't mean that like we weren't going to do it. I'm just telling you things that I'm processing right now and that we're bringing to the table. So if you look from the 10,000 foot view, that's what this is. That's what this company represents. So is a Coinbase cool, or is a Robinhood cool? Like, yeah, I guess it's cool, but I would much rather have an infrastructure that will be here for the next 30 years and that will basically dominate the crypto space. That, to me, is more important than having a quick 5X from a Coinbase listing. You know what I mean? Because what's going to happen once that happens? Like, you guys already know, you've been in crypto long enough. It'll be, oh, cool, Coinbase, oh, you're listed. You know what I mean? Like, where's the structure in that? Where's the longevity? We're trying to create something that'll be here forever for your kids, for your kids' kids, for their kids. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you create a long-lasting relationship in business, is you stay relevant and you constantly push the envelope. You don't settle. You don't You don't do what everybody else does because everybody's already done it and it's proven to fail. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, that's just me. But of course, for all the people that were asking or curious or saying that we're not going to do it, we're still going to list on exchanges. And as soon as we get the okay from these guys, we're gonna do it. We're gonna push on. But yeah, so we got lots of press releases coming out this week. I think tomorrow, if our attorney can, our attorney is on overload. I think I sent 5 contracts for her today to review. With different collaborations and partnerships that we're working on across the globe. So yeah, she's gonna be busy. We got a couple of them, and they're probably gonna have their hands full for the next several weeks. But that's how that goes. And then tomorrow is a whole new day. I got already 6 more calls for tomorrow set up with different people that want to get involved in Saitama, and people that are very big influencers that aren't looking to just shill Saitama on their Facebook to 4 million people. They're like, how do we get involved to where you guys are creating NFTs for us? How do we get involved to where we're collaborating with our foundation, whether it's a traditional type of charity work or on the education side or whatever. That's what they want to do. They want to get involved because the Saitama name is circulating in so many different circles right now that they want to be a part of it. They want to know what they can do, not only to contribute, but how we can work together. A lot of these people, they have ridiculous money. You guys know that, especially in the sports and the entertainment industry, I mean, they have a ton of money. What are we going to give them $100,000 to talk about Saitama on Twitter? That doesn't do any good. But what if we partnered with them and we were able to donate $3 million to their charity by doing an NFT collaboration? That is long lasting. That's how you actually move people. That's how you get people involved. A Twitter post gets buried in 30 seconds. If I put something on Twitter right now, it would be buried in a minute. It would get a bunch of likes and follows and retweets and all that stuff. But then an hour from now, it would be irrelevant. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing with these guys, with all these influencers. It's not what we're about. So I see a lot of people like, oh, well, you got these influencers. I don't really see them talking about it on Twitter that much. That's okay. It's all right. We don't need necessarily have them posting stuff on Twitter. We want them to be talking to their friends. We want to be networking. You know what I mean? We want to be having these people talk to their people, and those people calling me up and saying, hey, I just heard from so-and-so what you guys are doing with Saitama. I want to get involved. How do I get involved? And that's the most effective form of marketing. They call it water cooler marketing technique, where you talk to your buddy next to the water cooler, because that's what it's all about. And what really moves the market faster than making money. If you're making money, you're telling all your friends, I promise you. Everybody that's on this chat, if you've been here for the last week, 2 months, you've made a ton of money. I guarantee you that you've told everybody about how much money you made with Saitama. And that's why we've gone from 2,500 holders all the way to almost 60,000, in the last pretty much 45 days. So that's what moves the market. That's what moves the needle. And you look at the charts now and you see, we're down 10% or 20% in the last 2 days. I get it. Yeah. But you know what? We're also up 50,000% in the last 120 days. So pick your poison. You know what I mean? And we're down 10% probably because a lot of people, they chase that golden ticket, man. They're always chasing the pump. And, regardless of what you tell people, crypto is so new, a lot of time it's new to investors. So they're like, man, it's 10%, but this coin over here is up 10. It's up 10, and we're down 10. So logic will tell you, I should sell this so I can go buy that. Okay, man, yeah, you're going to do it. But guess what? Now Saitama's up 50%, and that coin you just bought's down 10. Then what are you going to do? You're going to sell that one and jump back on, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying not to diversify. I go ahead, absolutely. But I would never advise to anybody to sell one and buy the other. You know what I mean? If you're passionate about a project, get in both. You know what I mean? Buy some of one, buy some of the other. If you're not passionate about it, then don't buy it at all. You know what I mean? But don't expect, magic because you moved your money, or you're going to sit there and drive yourself crazy. You're going to be like this. You're going to be like, and like, man, somebody sold $100 worth. I should probably bail. You know what I mean? It's like, get inside of the business mindset and get behind it, and have the mentality like, yeah, this thing's going to go somewhere. I have full faith and confidence of where this thing's going to go in the future. Let me put some money in it because I'm buying Apple with the first 6 months of deployment. I'm buying, Microsoft when it was nothing. I'm buying Nike when this guy was thinking about drawing up a swoosh on a pad of paper. That's the mindset you got to have, because that's the mindset that we have. And that's how we think of it. I don't even look at the price. I don't care, because it's not about where the coin is going tomorrow or the next day. I'm focused on these partnerships that we're making. I'm focused on how can we continue to push the envelope and do something that nobody's ever done. How do we integrate crypto into a business world? How do we integrate crypto into, on a global level? Because that's what it is. It's global. The whole premise of cryptocurrency is so you're not limited by boundaries. You're not limited by banks. You're not limited by country and regions. It's infinite. It's digital. We live in a digital era. Why are we not taking advantage of it? We're creating collaborations with, business tycoons and conglomerates to where we're providing a service. We have a service to offer. How can we integrate it into your company? What are your problems, and how can we have these needs, and how can we fix it? So let's look at your problems. How can we integrate crypto into it? And not necessarily from a financial aspect, but just from a business operation side. Everybody's got a problem. Every company has an issue, and you can almost stick crypto into it one way or another to solve that problem. Aside from, your obvious ones, if you're a farmer and you don't get enough rain, your tomatoes go bad. Obviously crypto can't do shit for you. But if you have a business and you're trying to do a payment system, and you're trying to, reduce your fees and cut your overhead, and you're trying to, push the envelope with your customers so you stay relevant, you're the next up and coming digital, tycoon, and you're doing all this amazing stuff with technology, why would you be using old tech when you're trying to integrate new tech? Old tech is banking, the POS system. That's old news. So you got this state-of-the-art virtual reality, artificial reality, and here you are using a POS system that was built back in 1982. Why don't you integrate cryptocurrency into your business? That's the future. So push the envelope, continue to do things that nobody else has done. And you got to take those risks. But as we take these risks, we start to see the reward. We start to see the reward by having all these things kind of come together and really mold into something special, because people see it. And I'm telling you, every single conversation I've had, not a single one of them has ended badly, where they're like, you know what, you guys are crazy. It ain't going to work. No, they're like, that's amazing. Like, why have I not thought of this? Like, why am I just now hearing about this? I'm like, well, we can do it. Like, can you guys really do that? I'm like, yeah, absolutely we can. It's 100% what we can do. Because guess what? We have our own platform, and we can create our own tech, and we can integrate this, that, or the other onto the wallet, or we can create any part of the blockchain, and we can manipulate it how it works for them and for us and everybody. Like, we wouldn't go out of our way unless we benefited from it. And I say we, I mean Saitama as a token, as a company, and you guys are all a part of that too. If Nike does good and you own Nike stock, guess what? The price goes up and you win, right? If Saitama does good, the company does good, and you hold stock or coin in Saitama, guess what? You win too. So you guys are all shareholders in the company. Just because you're not sitting on the boardroom, or you're not on Zoom or Skype or talking to these executives and CEOs, doesn't mean you're not a part of the company. If you hold some of the coin, like you're just as much involved as I am. But you get the benefit of just kind of sitting back and watching it happen. Because I'll trade. I mean, you guys can come on these Zoom calls. I'll send you all invites. I can just hang out. You can sit through a call with me like all day long or whatever and see. But no, but seriously, it's fun. It's a good time. It's a lot of work, but it's exciting because it's all new territory. So we're kind of we're not reinventing the wheel. We're just making that wheel a lot bigger. That's all we're doing. The stuff that we're doing now is really going to revolutionize the space. It's going to do a lot of things for a lot of people, not just for people in Saitama, but I think crypto in general, business in general, finance, in general, just how we operate, in the crypto space. It's going to be around for a long time. It's going to revolutionize things as we know it. So it's exciting, man. It's a lot of fun things happening right now. It's a lot of work, but it's great. It's good to, have all these innovating ideas and different things that we're working on, because like I say, we're all going to benefit from it in the end. So anyhow, that's all I got. So I got 2 minutes on exchanges and 20 minutes on the vision and where we're headed. And if you can tell me that you're still stuck on exchanges, let me know.
Okay. Well, so far I feel great about the situation. I've always felt great about it, which is why I'm an investor in the project, and on top of that, I took it a little step further. I became an influencer. I feel like for pushing not pushing Saitama on people, but pushing Saitama around the world so people can at least know and at least get a chance to do their research about it. But enough about me. I know people really want to get to you. So I actually have a question, and I know this is what a lot of people's question is, just because a lot of people stare at the charts all day. So we're gonna ask a relevant question that people are thinking. I think, do you still think that $10 billion market cap goal and/or not? I won't even say prediction. Thought process that you thought might happen is still a possibility.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we do 10 billion by the end of the year. I mean, you have to think about. Oh, you got to mute your mic, buddy.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me throw it out.
Yeah, you're good. No, absolutely. I think I think 10 billion market cap by the end of 2021 is easily achievable. I mean, we haven't even released anything yet. Like, we still have the SATA wallet release coming November 13th. I mean, you guys have any idea how much FOMO is going to kick in from that just in itself? I mean, you guys think that you see some big pump projections coming from listing exchanges? There is no other coin in the history of cryptocurrency that has ever done a live premiere launch to this extent in a public place and the biggest venue in Las Vegas. Nobody has ever done that. We're going to have A-list celebrities there. I already got like 40 people that want to come that are either A-list celebrity, entertainer, in the music industry, in the business industry. I mean, multi-millionaires to billionaires to people that you see on TV wanting to come to this thing and like, hey, can you secure me a spot? I want to be there. I've got to check this thing out. That's the level that we're taking this thing to. So, you're talking about getting a pump from a coin from a certain, a catalyst, right? Regardless of what that is. Think about how big of a catalyst just the SATA wallet in itself is going to be when we start promoting that thing. So I think the weeks heading up to it is going to be insane. The weeks that we have coming up to it, where we start actually publicizing it and we start doing different media outlets, and then everybody starts to talk about it, and we're promoting it that way, it's going to be insane. And we're going to be live streaming it, so people are going to be able to see this thing firsthand, and we're going to have some big names there too. So it's going to probably make national news. I'll probably make a couple of anonymous phone calls, to Fox and CBS and the people down in Vegas and be like, hey, this is who we're going to have here. Y'all should probably send a camera crew. And then I'll talk to MGM and be like, hey, these are the media people that are going to be here. You should probably give them a press pass. You know what I mean? So, of course, we'll live stream it for you guys, like on Facebook and YouTube and all that. But imagine now having a segment on, the 6 o'clock news and about a tech release for cryptocurrency. Anybody's going to look at that. What is the first thing they're going to do? They're going to go to their Apple store and be like, SATA wallet, check it out, because it'll be available right then and there. It'll be a live stream, so that they can go on there, check it out, download it, boom, buy some Saitama, done and done. So yeah, it's crazy. So the 10 billion market cap, 100%. I mean, I don't want to say 100% because you guys will hold me to it if we don't. But I think it's achievable easily.
People are actually looking for a little bit of clarification. I'm seeing in the comments. I think it was in a previous AMA that you actually they're saying that you said before November 13th, before the release of SATA Mass, that there was a possibility of a $10 billion market cap. I think that's more or less what they're speaking of.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, realistically, we could hit a 10 billion market cap next month. It's not that far off. You know what I mean? We're at 1 billion now, so 10x in the next 45 days. I mean, that's achievable too. It's hard. The catalyst there that's involved is insane. And that's not even counting all the other stuff that I just talked about, like all the press releases and the partnerships and the stuff that we're doing now. You know what I mean? Like, just ride that train all the way to November. You know what I mean? Like, October is going to be a huge month for us. So we have a ton of stuff going on that is just going to be mind blowing for the next 30 days. And then as we roll into November, so this whole month, would be about our partnerships and our collaborations, press releases, bringing on all these different business entities and partnerships that I'm talking about. And then November, we'll start marketing heavy for the Saitama mask release, and we'll start, kind of drawing plans around that and having it really just promote it like to the max, where we have a whole marketing campaign. We have an entire marketing firm that we're going to have leading up to the Saitama wall, right? So that's going to be massive. We'll start pushing it hard and heavy at least 2 to 3 weeks out. So, all these press releases followed up by the Saitama mask launch and all the marketing we'll do around that. Yeah, I mean, it's achievable. It is. It's really not that far off. I mean, we're not talking about something that's astronomical. We're talking about from a 1 billion market cap to a 10 billion market cap. Think about all the new money we'll be bringing into cryptocurrency and having that applied to the token. It's really not that far off. It's not that hard to. Tell me this: if a Dogecoin can go to a 75 billion market cap, why the hell can Saitama not do a 10 billion market cap with all the shit that we own? You mean to tell me that one man had that much power? We have 60,000 people that are head over heels about Saitama. We are much more powerful than one dude greasing his pockets, I promise you. And the kind of tech and the innovation and the vision that we have, forget about it. It's over. It's a wrap. We all going to retire.
Okay, so I am more than feeling that. Like I said, I'm feeling the movement. I'm here, which is why I do late night streams, literally just because that was a slot that was open. I didn't want to step on any toes, and I thought there should be 24/7 broadcast as far as Saitama. And I don't know if you can see the screen also. That NFT that's on the screen.
Yeah, I did see that. I saw that.
That is you dropping bombs. So Donald actually made that, and a little bit later on this stream, I'm actually going to give that NFT out. I just wanted to show that to you because, one, I feel like that's awesome. Two, I feel like that's literally what you're doing every single day. I don't think there's a day that goes out that you're not dropping some type of bombs or making some type of moves to push this thing forward. And I really want to say thank you, and we appreciate you just for everything that you do. It literally is amazing. I've never seen a company ran this well ever. It looks organized. There's not one of those points. Oh no, that was sloppy. No, that was organized and it was well planned. You know what I mean? Like the strategies behind it. If you pay attention and if you dig deeper to what's going on, I feel like there is a way deeper meaning to Saitama. The same reason why people have built a bigger community within it, and it's not just a token we invested into, but we invest our time and our heart, you know what I mean, like everything into it. People are investing their money and giving it back. It's beautiful, the thing that Saitama created. It's not just about Saitama the money maker. This is Saitama the life changer. A lot of people had their lives changed by that, especially me. I never really had the family setting, and this is now like my family setting. I talk to these people every day. We talk about Saitama and of course different things, but it's just amazing to have something created like this. You know what I mean? And it's a pleasure to be a part of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it. Yeah, it does. It takes everybody to do what we're doing, and and you hit it spot on, because really there is 100% a method to the madness. And I know a lot of times it might not seem like it, but there is a reason why we do everything we do, and it is 100% strategized. I've been doing business for a long time, and I know how to run one. I know how to make it effective, and everything that we do there's a reason to it. And even if it doesn't make sense right now, it will down the road, I promise you. So everything is in place, and we've actually, according to my business plan I had set out, we are way ahead of my projections. We're way ahead of where I thought we would be right now. And just to kind of give you guys an idea, the tech that we're releasing, would take probably 12 to 24 months for people to develop, or we're doing it in 8. So that just tells you, and we have a ton of people working on it. So, and it's the team too, not only the community, but it's everybody in the team. And it takes passion, man. It takes passion and drive. And you only get those results when you put that into it. So when you have people like myself and the other developers in the community too, putting in those hours, man, that time, you're going to get good results. You don't put that much time, energy, and effort into something without getting a return. Even if that return isn't right this minute, even if the return isn't tomorrow or next week, It was never about that. It's about long term. You know, when we started out doing what we're doing, it was never about creating something overnight. The goal was never to pump Saitama like crazy and then have it just disappear. That was never the intention. It was always about creating something long term, you know, creating something sustainable, you know, for the future. So the cryptocurrency is the future. We want to be a part of it. We just happen to get in early enough to where we can develop a lot of this stuff and put it out to the market now instead of after somebody else does it. You know, we want to be the leaders of the pack, right? We're a pack. We want to be the leaders of it. So, yeah, so that's what it's about, man. It's really, and it is a lot to, you know, the community too. And there is, I would say 99.99% of the community is 100% on board. They get it. They love it. You know, they see the vision. They see the big picture. They see what it's all about. They see the potential, you know, because it's there. But then you get that 0.001% that, you know, that doesn't see it, and that's fine. I mean, we're trying to make everybody a believer, but sometimes you can't, man. You can, the saying goes, you know, you can bring a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. So it is what it is. But yeah, but no, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's good. I appreciate your perspective and your support, obviously, too. So.
Yep, and I appreciate you coming on. I just have one last question because I know your time's valuable and you have a million things to do. I know you gotta get out of here soon. But just because of my belief in the project and how I feel about it, one of my subscribers, Miss J, had a question that I wanted to bring up. She wanted to know, since we all at some point are pretty much going to be financially stable, is there going to be something in the Saitama as far as education for people that don't know what to do at that point? You know what I mean? Like, as far as like what is the next step to take? Because a lot of people have never really gotten into a large sum of money and avoid taxes, and you know what I mean, and what to do with the money. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that might be a good educational course actually having a.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's a great point. And, you know, I can honestly say I don't even think that I had thought about that until just now when you got brought up the question. So that's a great idea. That's something we can absolutely integrate into our education platform. And it's a great idea because now you got the money. Now what? Are you going to reinvest it? You know what I mean? Are you going to lose it to taxes? How do you avoid taxes? How do you stay within that boundary of being legal so you don't get that money taken? How do you sustain long-term wealth? You know what I mean? Are you going to be one of the people that be like, man, I got like $1 million now. What am I supposed to do with it? Maybe I'll pull it all out and, you know, invest it somewhere else, or you want to do something like that. So yeah, and there is actually a lot of like business related and financial courses on the platform that we'll be launching on with partners with our Pyrian Global partnership through the website with Blazefire Games. So there is some stuff on there, but I think that's a great idea. I think we should integrate some type of educational content for people like that, how to sustain wealth, how to keep wealth, how to, you know, like I said, avoid taxation. How do you, you know, those are all great things. And yeah, 100%. That's definitely, appreciate the question because that's something we can definitely look at and bring that on board. Because yeah, you're right. When you do, now you got all this money, now what? You know, a lot of times people in cryptocurrency, or just in general rather, right? They're like, especially in Saitama, we've made how many millionaires? Over 100 millionaires so far. You know, I can almost promise you that of those 100, you know, 99 of them have never had $1 million in their life. You know, now they're like, what do I do with this money? You know what I mean? How do I keep it? And they're afraid. Like, I don't want to touch it because I don't want it to do anything. But then again, like, I want it, but I don't want to lose it. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, that's a great point. But I also want to talk about it too, because I did see someone ask a question, and a few people asked me earlier, and I forgot to address it. But the link for the SATA wallet for the Premier. So I wanted to put that up for you guys earlier yesterday. We have the link, and we're going to put it on our website for you guys to go on there and register to get a ticket to attend the premiere. But I'll probably put it out like an hour ahead of time, so everybody has an opportunity to go there. There's really not any other way to do it. Like, we can only do 150. There's no way for us to really, I don't know, control that. But I was trying to give everybody enough heads up notice so they can like jump on there at a specific time and register it and get the tickets. But I want to let you know that it's technically considered a donation because it's a private venue and we cannot sell tickets, but they are like for sale, right? We're considering them donations, but you have to donate in order to attend the event and get a ticket. But per MGM's laws and regulations, and being it's a private event, we can't technically sell tickets, so we're not going to have ticket stubs. But we have a system in place to where you have like an email notification, or you'll have a confirmation, and we're tracking on our end too. So we'll have people there, and you scan a barcode, and you'll be able to come in. And that's not for the NFTs. The NFT winners, that'll be something totally different. This is just for the general public that want to come in and view the event. But I'll give you guys a heads up, probably at least an hour. It's already ready to go on our website. So I don't know exactly what time. I got to get with Max because he's got to put the coding on there. But it'll probably be either this evening or tomorrow, depending on when Max can put it out there. But I'll give you guys at least an hour heads up, so you guys can go on there and get them. Yeah, so that was it. So that's with the premiere. So I wanted to give you guys a heads up on that because I got a couple questions about that earlier.
How much is the donation that you need to make for it?
I think it was like 300 or 350, I think.
So 3 or 350 per for the tickets, right?
Yeah, 300 or 350. I can't remember. They told me earlier, but I can't remember now. I have to go back and look. But all the instructions and all that stuff will be on the link on our website. So, and I was looking at it earlier. It's really easy. It's a pretty simple process.
I'm sorry, I was still muted. That's definitely good. I wanted to definitely know the information. I was actually about to ask that about the event, and if there was a source of live stream. I think Steve is going to be live streaming it, right? He's going to be doing live streaming the actual event.
Yeah. So we'll have Steve doing live stream. We'll have probably some media vendors like local news programs, and probably some people doing podcasts too.
Okay. Most definitely. That was very informative. I feel like you dropped a lot of bombs and a lot of gems also, that if people look for the meaning of what that means, you know what I mean, and look at the strategy you guys are using as far as like your methods of business, like these are business methods we're using and not crypto methods. I feel like there are no real right or wrong answers as far as like the method to take, but you guys have been taking the best one, I feel like, because we're going to great places. So that's just my opinion, not financial advice at all. But yeah, I feel like Saitama is the place to be right now, and it's just the early stages, and we really have way too many things, way too many catalysts going on for people to think that was the end, and that was the highest peak that we're gonna reach. You know what I mean? That would be small-minded thinking. I feel like you got to really dig deeper than that chart and look into the project that you're invested into.
Yeah. No, we're just barely getting started, man. I'm telling you, you guys will see. We'll have some press releases coming out this whole month, and you guys will look at it and be like, it'll make sense. You know what I mean? Like you'll look at it and be like, okay, now I get it. You know what I mean? All the times, Russell was talking about this, that, and the other. It'll click, and you're like, all right, now I get it. Now I understand. With these partnerships and stuff, when we put out press releases and understand kind of the direction where we're going and how we're going to get there. Like I said, it'll all make sense. And like I said, we're all going to win. We're all going to get there. So everybody here or that's coming on, are in for a good ride. You just sit back and enjoy it. Enjoy it in all its glory. Doing something that has never been done before. You guys have the benefit of witnessing that firsthand of what we're doing and the direction we're headed. So
110%. And like I said, I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you giving me the time that you were able to give me. Like I said, I don't want to hold you up too much if you are pressed for time. But some people were asking about your 2022 prediction. I see that coming up over and over again. If you want to make that your last question, that's fine. I understand.
Yeah. No, I got to get going. I got another call in 5 minutes, well, 10 minutes. I should probably think about eating something at some point. So I'm going to get off, get something to eat, and I'll hop on. But I'll let you guys know on that the website for the ticket out tonight.
Okay, 110%. I appreciate you for coming on today, man. 100%. And thank you for all that you've done for Saitama and all that you're gonna continue to do.
Awesome, man. Appreciate it. You guys take care. Keep doing what you're doing, man. We'll catch up.
Okay.
All right, thanks, big.
Okay, guys, that was our fearless leader. Let me get me off of the big screen because I clearly have a big head. Bam, put it on this one. And I feel like just like this picture, I feel like he dropped some bombs on us, but you gotta pay attention to the information that's being given out, guys. He gave us a lot of different things that we can use to move forward and kind of make decisions on how we do research. You can look into the gaming portion of it, the NFT portion of it. I'm pretty sure the educational portion is going to be fire now, especially since he's going to add that last portion in because there's no real joy of getting rich and not knowing what to do with the money. Being financially stable, but you can't even get it off of the exchange. Somebody told you about it, but now what? It's stuck in Saitama, and you don't know what to do with it. It's just moving up and down every day, but you feel happy that it's at $1 million. You know what I mean? So it's just easier to know what you're dealing with and when you're dealing with it. I'm pretty soon at some point we're gonna have our buddy Michael Thompson in here. I seen him in the comments. I'm sorry to everybody that was commenting. Like I said, I was trying to give Russ my attention, just especially because one, it's his first time on his stream, and then two, he's Russ. You know what I mean? Almost had me stuttering on my words a little bit, but I like to thank Mindy for giving me a little bit of extra confidence boost coming into here, guys. That was a great AMA. I feel like he dropped a lot of information on us, guys. If you can, people were saying on there if you can like, subscribe, do those two things for me. They're free. There's absolutely nothing obligated to that at all, guys. We are still doing a couple of giveaways now because I had 20 billion to give out, but somebody said they were actually going to send 30 billion and make it 50 billion. I believe it was John that said that, guys. So we're gonna have 50 billion going out. I'll ask you guys how you actually want to give that out. We can do small ones, or we can just do a big one. Or how do you guys want to distribute that one? And we also will be doing that NFT giveaway that you guys see on the screen for our main man Donald. Thank you, Juan. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kat. I tried my best. I wanted to let him get all the information that he could for you guys because I feel like that was very informative. And it just flowed, man. It was real nice. Whoa, somebody went to jail. What's going on? What did I miss? Check my Twitter DMs first. Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. Got it. Yeah, I got it. Sorry, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Not gonna take forever. But yeah, let me know in the comments how you guys wanna do that giveaway. Let me know. Okay, so I'll probably scroll past like 8,000. It just literally popped past it. Okay, I'm glad people think it was a good interview. I hope that I answered some of the people's questions because I feel like a lot of people wanted to know about that 10 billion market cap idea that he had and the time frame in which he had it. So definitely share. Okay, so let me see something really quick. I appreciate all the likes, you guys. We are at 434 likes. I really appreciate all of them, guys. All you guys that liked it. Sorry for the 7 that disliked it. You know what I mean? You can't please them all. Everybody was looking for an exchange. I feel like we're better. We're better than just looking for an exchange. Some people just want to pump and dump. That's not what I see inside of this project, guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the giveaways. If you guys have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, guys. If I can get to a decent number today, that would be wonderful. I would love to get around, like, I feel like 680 is a nice number. So if I can get like 12 more subscribers, that would be wonderful. Maybe I can add an additional fatty to the situation, and we can keep the good times rolling, guys. Let's see if we can make that happen. So if you have not, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube page, guys. Please and thank you. I would love you forever for it, guys. Please. I'm gonna go to it just in case you guys don't know where to go. You can go ahead and click that little button that's in the corner of the screen. I already got it muted. You know, go here and then you click on the handsome guy there, and then you hit subscribe. It might look different on your screen. I don't know, but either way, please hit subscribe for me, guys. It will mean the world for me, guys. I promise you. Hit subscribe where you see the ugly guy in the corner of the screen and you see the NFT. That looks awesome. Would greatly appreciate it, guys. Whoa, my phone just answered my phone. That's wild. I don't know where that pod is. My pod is in my pocket, and I leaned, and it literally answered the phone. I'm dead to the world. I'm sorry, guys. I got that was actually Vern calling me. Vern, you don't have to call me, dude. Just hop in, man. You know you're more than welcome, buddy. But yeah, we're gonna get these giveaways going. What I got? Nah, you're lying. It's not at 7:20. It can't be at 7:20. I'll probably pass out because I was just at like 400. I swear to you. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'm here with you guys. Okay, so Vern told me that apparently I cannot read and I do not refresh the screen at all. I don't understand. Like, it told me it was less. Y'all see that? He said it was 7:20. I don't see 7:20. I see 7. Damn, and I'm blind. Okay, it is at 7:23. I guess I'm late. I said 6:80. I am late for the giveaway, guys. Wow. I said I was gonna faint, but I think I'm just gonna sit here and say wow. You know what I mean? Like, thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys for all this subscribes, man. Like, dude, like, seriously. You guys have no clue what that means to me. I'm literally I was trying to click on this and I didn't even know what to click on. What did you? Okay, so what do you guys want to give away first? Let's start there. Oh my God, yeah, that's amazing. 723. Let's go. I appreciate all you guys for subscribing. It really means the world to me, guys. Like I said, I try to provide good content, pretty good content, and do the best that I can. Mike is waiting. What? Mike is waiting. It's in his DM. It's in the Twitter DM, man. Hold on. Mike, you know it goes down in the DM. You know where it goes down, man. It sends you uh, turn to DJ Khaled. Another one. I sent you another one. And it's not hat day for Mike, man. Did you guys see that picture? Like I said, did you guys see that picture of Mike? How smooth he looked? I'm telling you, man. Back in the day, real vibes. Lee Sains, what is going on, my main man? That is what I'm talking about, dude. Like that. I appreciate you for stopping by there, man. Appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you, Crypto Jakin. And I'm sorry about all the comments that I missed, and I'm sorry that I'm late and I didn't refresh my page, and I thought it was only 680 also. He not backstage. He backstage on the wrong stream. He clicked the wrong stream. I don't see nobody backstage. Nobody. What's going on, Lee? What is going on, Lee? There we go. Now my man's is backstage. I think he was backstage in yesterday's stream. What's going on?
Hey, that's exactly what I did. I was in somebody else's back room or backstage.
I'm like, he is not. I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, I am not ignoring Michael Thompson. He is not
Dude,
backstage in my
I've
back.
been I've been back there for 10 minutes too. I could have ate a sandwich and everything. I had plenty of time back there.
Oh, I've been wondering. I'm like, man, where Mike at? I see him in the comments. I know he
I
coming.
was texting you. I was like, yo, I'm here.
Text me. Oh man. Look,
Classic Michael Thompson, man. Classic.
oh,
Classic.
they love it though. They love it though.
What's up, everybody? Was that not incredible or what?
Mind blowing to me. Same with the donuts.
There she is. Thank you, Christine.
Literally mind blowing to recap on the information that he just provided to everybody and kind of dots for everybody. You know what I mean? Like those dots that got connected for everyone should really bring the bigger picture up for you.
Let me tell you, first of all, do you want to give giveaway first or want me to get into it, or do you how you want to flow? I'm with you.
You can go ahead and get into it real quick. Then I'm going to set up this giveaway.
Well, first of all, let me say this. One of the greatest questions on here was something I've been talking about kind of offline for the last maybe week or so. And it had to do specifically with what are you going to do when you get the wealth? What are you going to do when you finally walk into this wealth? And so somebody brought up that point. And immediately, I actually, and I haven't talked much about it. I mean, I may have sprinkled in a little bit. I haven't talked much about it. But that is a major issue. Like Russ said, about 100 new millionaires were created over the last couple of months here. 100 new. And probably 99 of them never made $1 million before. Let me tell you the big challenge with that. The big challenge is that even you make more money, but you have the same financial education or financial knowledge, the money won't last very long. The money won't last very long. So there has to be an element in place that has financial education. So when you walk into it, you know what to do with it. You know where to put it. You know how to protect it. You know how to even continue to grow it, preserve it. There's a lot to do when it comes to coming into this kind of money. And one thing that I probably have to hit myself in the head for is because do y'all know that for 22 plus years, my entire business all over the country and some spots in the world, my entire business, 22 years, is financial education. I have course created and everything to help people understand how money works, how to protect it, how to preserve it, how to grow it, how to pass it down the right way, how to minimize or eliminate taxes. That's my entire business. And so I just haven't gotten around to making that space. So I actually just text Russ and talked to Russ when that point came up. And I'm like, wait a minute, my whole company is that. My whole business is that. So there'll be more to be able to address and to fix that issue, because that will be an issue. Believe me, I know lots of people that have had lots of money, but just because of lack of financial education, it didn't last very long. And that's the thing. I don't know about you, but I've been in positions to where, you get a bonus on work at work or something, or you get some kind of extra money from somewhere. Have you ever looked up and looked around and wonder not too long after, like, where the heck that money went? Has that ever happened to you? It happened to me all the time. Like, I just had this money. Where'd it go? Believe me, it doesn't matter how much you have, the same situation can happen. So that's why you have to have education. You have to have knowledge to know what to do. And so thank you, whoever brought that point up. Thank you, because that now just got me in gear to like, wait a minute. That's one element of this system that we have to address, and that will be addressed. And so more information coming soon. Don't worry, it's coming. Great point. However, I don't know if y'all understand when Russ is explaining these things, and I get it. The only thing that I could say to you, and probably in all love and caring, is somehow, some way, we've got to convert our thinking. This is not to impress you with anything, but to impress upon you. We have to, and this isn't to convince you, it's just to convert your thinking from the standpoint of, you have to kind of remove the thought process or the thinking patterns as looking at this as a cryptocurrency and how cryptocurrency moves, how cryptocurrency reacts to certain things like exchanges and things of that nature. And if you can understand what Russ is talking about, you have to put your perception and your perspective to recognize that this is not a coin. This is not a token. Not only, this is a business. This is a long-term, well-established business that's going to make you wealthy for the long term, not just a pump and a dump, not just a spike or a hike, and then, pray to God that it lasts or pray you do the right thing with it. This is something that literally your great grandkids could have access to. So the process that it takes to do that, that's why I get a little bit, I don't know what the right word is or the kindest word to say, but, even when I hear things like, hey, I thought you said it was going to happen in November, right? Instead of the end of the year. What if it happened 1 month later? Are you going to be okay? Like, what if it took 1 year, one month longer than what was projected to actually create the financial wealth that you dreamed about for your entire life? So think about this. What if it took 1 month later? Are we still going to be okay? Even when I look at projections and when I look at, hey, we're going to knock 4 zeros out in the next year or 5 zeros out in the next year. I asked the question not too long ago. I said, well, listen, what worst case scenario? What if 5 zeros doesn't get knocked out in the next year, right? What if only 3 of them get knocked out in the next year? Would your financial condition change? Would our financial conditions be just 3 zeros from right now? So suppose it's not 5. What if it's 3? Are we still okay? And for a lot of us, what if it's just 2? Is that still okay? So I love the projections, and I certainly love, because it's wonderful thinking, and certainly the pathway to get there is being built in a way that I've never seen. And trust me when I tell everybody, my business is studying companies. My volition is studying the makings and the workings of companies to figure out if they're worth investing into. That is part of my business. And so when you consider the things and the positions that we're in right now, a 4-month-old company, just let's put this in perspective. A 4-month-old company, you heard him say it today, is up 50,000%. Just, I almost can't say that without giggling, man, because it tickles me. Like a 4-month-old company is a 4-month-old company that has not gone public yet. A 4-month-old company that is not on any major exchanges. A 4-month-old company that has not even deployed the main catalyst or the main product that would validate that kind of return. Can you imagine? Just wrap your mind around that. Can you imagine a 4-month-old company that hasn't even really done anything yet, has already proven to the marketplace, has already proven to the consumers, already has it on record, has proven even to the community what it's capable of doing before it even does anything? I don't know if you understand that. Let that resonate in your spirit for a second. 50,000%, that's not even business. We haven't even started yet. Let me give you some stats. I said this the other day. Let me give you some stats. And please forgive me if I sound too excited or something, because I am. Like I'm bubbling over, right? I'm super excited because of what I hear. But think about this. Do you know, and I said this one time before, understand this, that in business, traditional business, think about this. In the world of business, do you know the stats on what it takes for a company to even make it in business? When you think about this, do you know that within the first 5 years of business, do you know that 80% of all startup companies go out of business in the United States? 80% of all startup companies in the United States go completely out of business within the first 5 years. Watch this. The 20% that remain, the 20% that actually made it, do you know that 80% of those go out of business within the following 5 years? So what does that tell you? That means that over a 10-year time span, 96% of all startup companies in the United States go out of business. 96%. Now imagine those odds. Imagine those odds. And believe me, even more specific, the remaining 4%, that did survive over that 10-year, do you know that only 1% earns a six-figure profit? A six-figure profit. So only 1% of all of the companies that start in the United States. We're 4 months old. 4 months old and have not done anything yet. And we're already proving to the marketplace, already proving to the community, already proven to leadership, haven't even done anything yet, up over 50,000%. Where in the world does that happen? Inside or outside of a company, a business, cryptocurrency? Where does that happen? That's an anomaly. Imagine a history-making event. So we've already proven what we could do. We've already proven where we could go. We've already proven what our capabilities of without even flexing yet. Ooh, I was just flexing on camera. Y'all missed that. I was flexing. Without even flexing yet, we've already broken business records. And I'm not talking about cryptocurrency. I'm talking about business, period. Business, period. So consider this. Look at the place where you're in right now. Look at the position that we're in right now. I don't need a chart to tell me this. I don't need anything to break me down to tell me this. Guess what? We're in a position, just like Russ said, and I'm not doing anything but echoing his sentiments, just like Russ said. Can you imagine we're about to launch? Who does this in business, specifically crypto? We're about to launch 1 month from now. Just over 1 month from now. This is how close you are to unfathomable wealth. 1 month from now. If you can just hang in there, if you could just believe a little longer, believe a little stronger, share a little more. 1 month from now, we're about to gather in Las Vegas, Nevada at one of the most historic locations in American history, the MGM Grand Arena, in this event, to be able to let the world know of a technology that not even the best of the best so far could even hold a candle up to with the level of this technology. Can't even hold a candle to it. Consider this. Consider we're about to give the world a picture of the most powerful technology to exist in cryptocurrency. You don't think that's going to get the attention of mainstream business? You don't think that's going to get the attention? Do you think Russ is getting offers now to be on an exchange? Do you know the offers that's going to come in from companies that will want to buy Saitama? Do you know what this is going to mean to companies like Apple and Amazon and all these Fortune 100 companies, Fortune 50 companies? Do you have any idea what the possibilities are? So I want you to think about this, understand this. What should be our position now? What should be our thinking now? What should be our mindset right now? It's positioning. Position yourself. So what if it takes a month longer? I mean, who cares? If it takes a month longer, who cares? What if it takes 2 months longer? Who cares? To be in a position to make history? To be in a position to change generations forever? What if it didn't quite hit 6 zeros? What if we got 5 zeros or 4 or 3? Most of the time, for everybody on here, most of the time, that would be enough to change our generations forever. So I share with you, we have some of the best in influencers that are tearing the door down to get here. Tearing the door down right now to become a part of something that hasn't done anything yet. You know how amazing that doesn't happen. Do you know how much money that some of these companies out here would pay to get some of the people who we have waiting to knock down our door to get here? Do you know how much they would pay to get them to say something about their company? And yet we have them calling my phone saying, hey, I heard you're doing something here. Is there any way I can be a part? From some of the biggest names that you would ever know of when they're announced. Yes, we have to go through the legal. Yes, we have to go through the process first. Don't you think we want to, do you know how hard it is for Russ to sit there and not share what he knows completely? Because we want to do it right. We don't want to do it fast. We don't even want to do it first. We want to do it right. That's what you want. What kind of wealth do you want? Do you want the kind that's just, hey, that pump and dump? Or do you want the kind that's long-term sustainable? You got to respect a company that right now could drop a bomb with names and stuff, and the price would shoot up tonight because of who we have associated with it. You know how this works. But can you respect a leadership that would say, that's not the kind of growth we want? That is not the kind of building that we want. We want long-term, sustainable, long-lasting growth. I mean, if you're talking about building buildings, if you're talking about building satellite offices, you can't do that with pump and dumps. You have to have the fortitude to think, what does that process mean? What does that flow actually mean? That's where you're hearing we don't go through and just blast names. We go through the legal part first. You got to respect that and trust that process and be excited about it and know somebody is taking care. Listen to this, taking care of your dreams, respecting your dreams. Can you imagine that? There's a lot riding on this for you. There's a lot that you have mentally, emotionally, and financially vested here, that it's a lot riding on it. And you have leadership that's willing to work night and day to help fulfill your goals and dreams, your financial aspirations. Can you imagine being a part of leadership that's willing to take their time to take care of us? That does not happen in American business. You know why? Because everybody's about the dollar, the quick money, the quick dollar. Yes, you, relatively speaking, it's going to be fast. Because guess what? What else would you do over the next 3 months that could bring you the kind of wealth that's on its way to your house? What else would you do legally, morally, and ethically? What else would you do to be in a position to where you're at Apple before it's actually Apple to the public? What else would you do at Amazon before it's actually Amazon to the public? What other options are there to be in a position that we're in right now, to where literally in just the next few months, unimaginable wealth could be sitting right at your doorstep? Wouldn't you want that to be taken care of? Wouldn't you want that to be preserved? Wouldn't you want this moment to be preserved and not just a quick flash in the pan? So that's why I ask you, I implore you, and I'm not in any position to ask anybody anything. This is my suggestion. I'm a holder just like everybody else. I'm part of the wolf pack just like everybody else. I'm no different than anybody else. That's all. I'm just happen to have a little more information. That's all. I'm the same person, same situation, same everything. But all I want is to see us not just win fast. I want us to win good, and I want us to win long term. Because I want to have these conversations when you're in retirement. I want to have these conversations when your kids are gone to college and it's completely paid for. I want to have this conversation when your mortgages are paid, your cars are paid, everything is paid, when you're able to give to your community without feeling it, when you're able to give to whatever causes that are close to your heart. When you're able to do those things, that's when I want to have those conversations for the long term. Can you imagine when you're able to give and you don't have to feel it at all? When you're able to support and you don't have to feel it at all? That's the position that we're moving into and building into right now. But that takes time. We're moving so fast. There is so much momentum in this pipeline right now to where we're literally laying down the tracks as the train is moving. The tracks aren't all the way laid yet. We're laying them down as the train is moving. So guess what? The train's picking up speed. So guess what we're doing? We have to lay the tracks faster, but it still takes time. So that's why I ask everybody, it kind of takes away from the effort. I'm telling you, I'm talking right now. Russ and I are talking like this at 2:00 in the morning. Can you imagine that? Like, that dude has so much on his plate, on his mind. He has a team to run internally and a community to please externally. How about that? And it ain't easy to please everybody. Y'all know how that is. It ain't easy to please everybody. When you have a group of people, some people gonna be with you, some people gonna be in with you, some people, like we say, ride or die with you, and some people, they are just here to get their hand filled. And it's okay, because that's an opportunity too. They're just here to what's in it for me, which is actually okay too, because it's an opportunity and a space for you too. And guess what? You'll win too if you're here. You'll win too if you're here. But the end result is, what's that?
Mike, man, this stream, dude, I think people in the background's goal is to make me literally just cry on stream. I think that's what they're going for. Like,
Why
between
is
the
it?
love between the comments and like the different things that I've just felt throughout this has just been an amazing experience, and not just an AMA with Russ, but like, dude, like I've gotten so many people spamming for people to subscribe, to like, and it's unprompted. They didn't have to do
Awesome.
that. They did that on their own volition. You know what I mean? I got
Awesome.
here McGee. Once I put this up, he asked me if I had a ticket, and he was like, "Dude, I'll buy you a ticket." I'm like, "It's okay." You know what I mean? Because I'm
Beautiful.
my girl. You know what I mean? I can't afford to get her one too, so I don't want to. And I'm definitely not asking like, "Yeah, can you get my girl one too?" No, I would never ask anything like that. But I appreciate the kindness from your heart, which is why I didn't take the offer. But I appreciate the offer and the fact that I was on your mind to the point that you felt it in your heart for you to tell me that you would get me a ticket is amazing. You know what I mean? So
Dude, that's
I
beautiful.
I wanted to acknowledge that because I feel like that's dope. Then we have John. John said he was going to donate 30 billion to make it 50 billion as far as this giveaway, which is amazing. But besides
Beautiful.
that, John went above and beyond, and he sent me 150 billion to
Wow.
give away as far as like now and future giveaways if I don't want to give it away all at this point. He also gave me the option. He was like, "Man, you can give it away or you can keep it. It's up to you." He was like, "Make wise
Dude,
with it." I told him I want to give it back to the community. That was the reason that I gave him my donation wallet, you know what I mean, instead of, you know what I mean, my personal wallet. I'm not I'll describe it like this. I'm in need, but I am not down and out. You know what I mean? So if I can give back to my community and people around me, I would rather do that than, you know what I mean? Like than hold it to my chest and be greedy. I feel like
gotcha.
being greedy is just such a horrible way to be. And if people spread this type of mentality, the earth would be such a better place, I feel like. So Longbeard McGee, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, even for that thought, even though we didn't go through with the transaction like that. That that situation right there is, you know what I mean? Like I literally I had to compose myself as I'm like, dude, are you still on camera while you read this, dog? You still on camera while you read this? I mean, so it's
Hey,
I
let me
mean, like,
share something with you. Can I share this with you real quick?
sure,
I
sure, of
think
course.
this will help. This will help. I promise you. I promise you. I am a lot like that. I've been like that for many years. Somebody asked me how I'm doing, man, I could be on the verge of jumping off a balcony or something. And guess what? They ask me how I'm doing. I'm fine. I'm good. Everything is fine. And people often would want to help or support during my path, during my process in business failing, not working right, all those things over the years, right? Being issues that you just can't contain yourself, can't hold yourself, right? And you want to be there, you want to be strong, you want to be all of those things. I don't want to take anything from anybody. I want to go get it myself. I want to go feel it and grab it myself, right? I'm a much better giver than I am receiver. And it sounds like that's who you are. That sounds like that's how you are. And I
Sorry,
love that.
I need to mute.
It feels like it. It feels like you're that type. Let me tell you something my mom shared with me. This is my mom. I wish she was on this line. She would tell you too. My mom said, Michael Thompson, you are in your own way. And let me just say it this way. Now, this is just my way. My mom saying it to me this way. When God is trying to bless you, don't get in his way. And she said to me that literally when someone is trying to plant a seed in your life, when someone is trying to plant a seed in your life, which is fertile soil, obviously there's something you did, something you said, something they felt from you that inspired them to want to plant a seed in your life in whatever capacity that is. And she said to me, when you don't take it, you block their blessing. You block their blessing. So whatever was laid on their heart to bless you with, whatever was laid on somebody's heart to bless you with, allow that blessing to flow in your life because there's something that you've done or said or a seed that you planted in somebody's life or in some situation that inspired them to want to bless you. That to me is God working for you. So in essence, don't get in his way, and you absolutely don't block someone else's blessing because that's how they get blessed. You plant seed, there's seed time and there's harvest time for everybody. So that's their time to plant. And if they decide that the soil they plant in you is fertile, let them get their blessing. And that's all I'll say.
Man, I like I said, man, It was I'm still trying to compose my words. It's a little bit overwhelming to a
Of
certain
course
extent.
it is. Of
Just
course it is.
I told you, but I mean, this is my new family setting pretty much, so it just feels different to, you know what I mean? To see people be like this and it actually be genuine. So it's just I don't know, it's just crazy, man. But I will get
You
back.
earned it.
Shout out Longbeard
You earned
Media,
it.
John for his very, very generous donation that we will be doing some giveaways with. Um, you know what I mean?
Family.
Donald's also giving away multiple NFTs on here. He's giving away an NFT now also. So just a lot of cool things that I'm able to be a part of this community, man. So
That's exactly right. Well, you've earned it, man. Your heart does it. Your willingness to share and your willingness to serve first. You've earned that. And that doesn't go, to me, God never wastes the work of a worker. So every day you're on live, every day you don't know what that's meaning to people, man. You don't know what value that brings to people. You come on and you're on. I saw you, I seen you not too long ago. You were on for many hours, right? I mean, man, you outlasted me, and that's a tough job. So I was like, that dude's still at it. What? But those are seeds that you planted, man. And when people want to plant back in your life, allow them, because that's their blessing. That's their blessing too. And you've earned it. God saw something that was worthwhile, or somebody saw something that was worthwhile in you to plant that seed. Allow them. And you know what? I hate to do this, but my text is blowing up because I have a meeting at 7 o'clock that I was supposed to be. But I love this community so much that I tell you what, I saw the message, but I didn't respond right away because I wanted to make sure that we're all clear, we all understand, we're all focused together, because everybody on this line, you stay focused, you stay connected. Life is about to change financially. Whatever that means to you in your life, it's on the way because the pieces are there, the seeds are sown. It is harvest time, and that harvest is on its way. Hang tough, fight with us, and let's make it happen. We don't need to hear negativity. We know what's out there. We know what's going on. That's normal. In any family, in any regard, there's always something in the family going on, right? There's lots of love, there's lots of connection, but there's always something going on. There's always somebody feeling some kind of way. Guess what? Let them feel that way. What's that got to do with you? What's that got to do with us? We can't control people. The only thing you can control is yourself. So control yourself, focus, and stay in line and keep moving. And everybody is going to be together at the top of this mountain. So I'm looking forward to it. And let's hang out up there. How about that? Great
most
stuff.
most
My
definitely, man.
man. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. I
Yeah,
thank
man.
you for what you do.
No problem
You
at all.
inspire me.
Fun doing it, man. So I know
Keep on doing it. I appreciate this whole team. I love everybody, and we gonna make it together. I appreciate all of you. Thank you.
I love Bree. Told you to have 500 plus. I didn't think so. I didn't think so, Bree. Michael Thompson, everybody. That was my main man, Michael Thompson. I have learned that if I do not mute, I get a hella feedback. I did not know that at first, guys, so I am sorry about that. Definitely sorry about that. Also sorry about these comments. And I click on one, then I see one, and I click on another one, and it's like shoots up. So I am not missing anybody's comments on purpose. Thank you guys, and thank you guys that were showing Mike love. Also, that is the man. That's how I feel about that subject. He's always going to be the man. In a second, we are going to have Vern come through. I'm pretty sure I'm going to knock some of these giveaways out because, like I said, I do want to give away Donald's NFT, and then we got some Saitama to giveaway also. So I appreciate all of you guys for sticking around. Hopefully, you guys win some of this Saitama that's about to be going out, guys. And hopefully, I didn't miss any other information within this chat. I promise you, I am not trying to miss the chat. Every time I scroll, am I going to Vegas? Yeah, I have booked plane tickets. I'm working on the rest of that story. The saga shall continue. Yeah, definitely, man. Love that dude, Mike, man. Mike is the man. All King, what's up? The comments are slowing down. I can click on stuff. What's going on, man? Okay. Bree. Just subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you for subscribing, man. Anybody that is a new subscriber, man, I appreciate all of you guys. It means a lot. Okay, okay, man. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you for being on there. I'm probably late and you left 7 minutes ago, but it's okay. Jake is live in 7 minutes. What? So do you guys want me to come back and do the giveaway? How do you guys feel about it? We can go support the Jake show. I can end it and then we can come back and do the giveaways tonight. How you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about that? Love Jake. Let me go down to the bottom. Okay. How about that? Thank you, Mr. Grapes. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. Anybody who subscribes, man. How do you guys? Okay, so what do you think? What do you think? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, anybody who subscribed. I appreciate that, Shine. Thank you very much. Okay, we got one person that says run. I'm sorry, I'm telling you these comments are moving. So one person that says run it. How do you guys feel? Later tonight? I'm feeling that too. I'm kind of feeling it later tonight. Okay, later tonight. I kind of want to check out the Jake Gagan show. See all of the updates that are on Jake Gagan. Of course, I know you're subscribed, Empress Ebony. I can't wait to hear that in a couple minutes. Okay, we got later. Okay. So now you guys all know, all 223 of you guys that stuck around, and you guys can spread the word. I'll create an event for it so I can actually make a link and I'll post that for you guys. We'll do the giveaway after the Jake Gagan show. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. Okay, that's what's up. I appreciate it. But somebody said one now and then come back. I think we were just coming. I don't want to go into the Jake show. I want everybody to be able to flood his lobby. So okay, so we'll end now, and then we'll come back after the Jake Gagan show. We'll do this giveaway and yep, we'll get it in. Okay, DF, I appreciate you for coming back. Thank you very much. Hopefully I'm subscribed to you. If not, I'll look at that and I'll definitely subscribe back to you. Late night stream. Okay, I got you guys. So I'm gonna end this stream now. We can go ahead and get prepared for Jake's stream. Everybody has 3 minutes to go get your munchies and everything that you need, guys. And I will see you guys over there. This has been beautiful. You guys keep cuffing that dip, guys. Okay.